right, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Craig Spencer, and I have the pleasure of serving as the city manager. We're here today to give you guys an update on the case involving Noel Ramirez-Alvarez. Today, you're going to be hearing from our Chief of Police, Al Brooks, the Tarrant County District Attorney, Mr. Phil Sorrells, FBI Dallas Special Agent in Charge, Mr. R. Joseph Rothrock, and then we'll follow up with any questions. The questions will be limited because, keep in mind, this is an ongoing criminal investigation. So at this time, I'm going to turn it over to our Chief of Police, Mr. Al Brooks.
Good morning. Today I want to begin by acknowledging the weight of this moment for our community, for those who have followed this case since its beginning, and most importantly, for the memory of little Noel Rodriguez-Alvarez. During a lawfully authorized search operation at the former residence of Noel Rodriguez-Alvarez, human remains were discovered. Those remains are now in the custody of the Tarrant County Medical Examiner's Office, who is doing a complete forensics examination and working toward an official identification. I do want to be clear, no official identification has been made as of yet. We will not get ahead of that process. What we do want to address is what you're seeing today is the result of a years-long investigation where very diligent investigators refused to give up on Noel. I am profoundly grateful to the assistance that we have received from the Tarrant County District Attorney's Office and the FBI. Their partnership in this has been invaluable. This is what justice-based, focused partnership looks like, to bring justice to those who deserve. This time I'd like to turn this over to Tarrant County District Attorney, Mr. Phil Sorrells.
Good morning. Today marks an important step towards the pursuit of justice for Noel Rodriguez-Alvarez. I want to express my deep gratitude to the FBI for their unwavering commitment in helping us in achieving this goal. They have been tireless. Every time that we call them, they're eager to help. They financially committed to helping us in making sure that we get the justice for Noel. Their efforts were instrumental in getting Cindy Rodriguez back from India in just less than a year ago. We wouldn't have been able to do this excavation this week without their resources. Every step along the way that we've asked them for help, they help. And that's what you see, cooperation, that's what you can get out of cooperation, is results. This progress resulted as a coordinated effort from my office, the FBI, the Sheriff's Department, the Tarrant County Medical Examiner, Everman Police. Each agency has played a vital role in bringing us to this moment. Our focus remains on the successful prosecution of Cindy Rodriguez. We owe it to Noel. We owe it to our community to seek justice in this case. And we are determined to do just that. Noel was a child whose life mattered. We will not forget him, and we will not stop working for justice for him.
Good morning. I'm Joe Rothrock, Special Agent in Charge of the Dallas FBI. Since we became involved in this investigation, we have worked jointly with our partners at the Everman Police Department, the Texas Rangers, the Tarrant County District Attorney's Office, and the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Northern District of Texas, with a single goal in mind: finding justice for Noel Alvarez, who hasn't been seen since October of 2022. This partnership ensured the return of Cindy Rodriguez-Singh to the United States in August of 2025, and as the Chief announced today, it has led to the discovery of human remains. I want to thank all the men and women across law enforcement who worked this investigation for their continued dedication to finding that justice for Noel. We remain committed to our partnership with the Everman Police Department and the Tarrant County District Attorney's Office to honor the memory of Noel and to bring much-needed closure to the Everman community. Thank you.
I just want to extend our personal gratitude to the Tarrant County DA's office, all the investigators that have been working on this case, their tenacity. I shared previously when we were doing this investigation that we would commonly go back and review many things, and the DA's office has shared that. We're eternally grateful for them. We're also eternally grateful to the FBI for the amount of resources that they've dedicated to support this, and there's not enough words to really show you my appreciation and what you've done for us, so thank you. Again, we're going to be limited on the types of questions we can answer. If you would, I'd prefer if you raise your hand instead of shouting, because we have a lot of people here, so we'll start calling on you.
What exactly led to the excavation? Was it a tip? Did Cindy say something now that she is in custody? We need a little bit more.
Sure. No, I understand. I understand what your question is. I want to comment that our biggest priority right now is justice. And we have to be very careful about the comments that we put out and what we say that could interfere with that. So we're not going to comment currently on anything that may have led us back there. We're going to leave that to the DA's office and let them do what they do best in prosecuting and seeking justice. Over here? Nope, he's got it. Did you have one?
I do, Mr. Manager. Been in the backyard before, done excavating a portion of the yard before. Cadaver dogs didn't pick up any scents before that we were aware of. Was there anything that
Yeah. So I do.
made from being sense?
Sure. So I do want to correct, we did have cadaver dogs that did alert previously on previous reporting. We did have cadaver dogs that alerted back there. I will not comment on the extent of what occurred with this particular search, but what I will tell you is that each and every search was done professionally, methodically, with the resources that we had available at the time. We are thankful, again, to the DA's office and the FBI for what they've been able to bring in to extend that search and get us to the results that we need. But beyond that, we can't comment on any details involving the actual search.
I guess how long, you can give a timeline, when we will find out who these remains are tied to? Noel or?
Yeah. That confirmation would come from the Tarrant County Medical Examiner's Office, and we'll defer to them on how, in what manner they want to put that information out.
What are the remains of a child and where they are? What are the remains?
Sure. So we'll leave that to the portion on whether they were a child or not. We would leave that to the Tarrant County Medical Examiner's Office or the DA's office. As far as where they're located, we're not going to comment on that today because it may affect the integrity of the investigation. So let me get him right here, and then I'll get Chief up. Yep. Sure. Come on up, Chief.
Chief Coach, this has been an investigation years in passing for years, and
Correct.
a lot of the police have talked about how this is a very emotional case, and about that night, we talked about what you're feeling right now after this discovery.
Pretty much every emotion you can have. No other way. You had a follow-up?
Yeah, I do, sir. You talked about the weight of this moment. I believe you're talking about the weight WAIT and the weight WEIGHT of this moment.
More the WEI GHT. This case has touched a lot of people worldwide. Yes.
I don't know if it's the FBI or you, Chief. We need a little bit more if you can, please, and I know it's horrible, but we need more of a description as to what was pulled out, how far deep, the dimensions, the weight. I mean, was it a cement block? I have no idea. It
That's-
looked heavy to us, but I'm
That,
trying to understand how this was missed in the.
understandable, but that unfortunately is detail that we cannot release right now for the integrity of the investigation.
We'll take two more. We'll take two more.
Can you answer if during the first time you searched the area, the property, were you guys only allowed to dig, or the digging was done at the time? Or, I don't know, we don't understand the procedures behind forensics or anything like that.
answer that?
Explain
Yeah,
how
sure.
that works and-
So again, what we'll share is that during the initial search that we did, we conducted a thorough professional search with experts and teams that were here to the extent that we were allowed and able and capable of doing, right? What I'm telling you now is that with the support, the tenacity that we've seen from the DA's office, the joining up in our belief that we should not give up on this case, they've shown that same exact tenacity and have seen this through and have brought in resources beyond what we were capable of doing to be able to succeed in a search that we conducted yesterday. So we'll take one more right over here. Yes, ma'am. I think that would be a better question for.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood. I didn't hear your question.
Oh, yeah, I just wanted to ask how this has influenced the case and changed things going forward.
Well, we believe we found evidence that's going to improve our case. And it remains to be seen if that turns out to be true, because we're still waiting on the medical examiner to tell us exactly what evidence was found.
May I ask about Cindy Rodriguez? What is the likelihood that she will ever face trial?
We're confident. Right now, she's been found incompetent. But she had a psychological evaluation, and the psychiatrist told us, or the psychologist told the court, that currently she is not competent to stand trial. Now, there are two things that are required for you to be competent to stand trial. You've got to understand the charges against you, and you've got to be able to assist in your defense. The report further says that they believe that in the foreseeable future, she will regain competency. So she will stand trial for this.
Thank you, sir.
We asked the remains that were found, are y'all confident at all that enough remains in the fashion that they were found will help lead y'all to what exactly happened if it is Noel?
That's going to be determined based on what the medical examiner tells us in the coming days. I mean, there's still going to be evidence that gets unraveled as we continue this investigation. The investigation doesn't stop at this point. The DA's office is leading this investigation. They're doing an incredible job. They've got a great team of investigators. The FBI, I believe, isn't going anywhere. I think they're going to continue with this. And so I would say that, it is going to continue to be an evidentiary finding for us as they continue throughout the case.
It'd be great if we could tell you this is Noel. But we haven't heard that from the medical examiner. So we're going to wait until we hear for definite what these remains are and who these remains are.
Thank you all very much. We really appreciate it. Go ahead and step up.